how tough has it been, not being able to be out there and practice for a few weeks, especially you've just been getting in a groove and all that?
It's real tough. I mean, I'm kind of jealous. All the guys out there having fun, really. I for sure wish I was out there, the whole training camp.
How you feeling? How about that? How do you feel now?
I feel like each day I'm getting better. So right now I'm just taking it day by day, trying to stack good days on top of each other.
You still think you say you're getting better little by little, it means it's sort of indicating there's more to go?
I feel like I just got to continue to just put good stuff, on the field when I'm out there, and hopefully, the trainers, tell me what it is.
How much do you feel like you have your explosiveness so far?
I mean, this is literally like the first day and a half I'm back out there, so I mean, it's still fresh. Still got to get my legs up under me and everything.
You have experience with this, where you've had hamstring injuries before, so you know when you're real close to being there. Do you feel like you are where you usually are?
Yeah, but at the same time, hamstrings are tricky. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. They're tricky. You got to be smart and be patient with them.
Did you learn anything from last year? Did you push it last year when you had to miss a couple games because of it?
I guess you could say I learned a little bit. I really haven't practiced at all. So yeah, I guess you could say I learned a little bit.
Same hamstring?
I don't even remember.
So you're not sure about the opener yet?
Like I said, I'm just taking it, one day at a time.
You obviously cold flow, I'd imagine, the opener. You're pushing it.
For sure. I would want to play in the opener, yeah.
How has it disrupted your rhythm with Daniel?
It's definitely a little bump in the road, but we still have some days left. I got to get just a lot of catches in.
So you've obviously been spending a lot of time with Kadarius off on the side, and have you guys been able to grow that relationship and bond a little bit and kind of take him under your wing and all that? Yeah.
For sure. Just trying to keep him on a good track and try to keep his mind clear. As a rookie, it's kind of hard coming in with injuries. I dealt with it a little bit my rookie year, and I know how frustrating it could be. And you almost kind of want to rush it and get yourself back out there. So I kind of make sure his head on straight and, tell him everything will be all right and we have time on our side.
When we've seen it, it's really only been in walkthrough with all of you guys out there together offensively. When you kind of break the huddle and go out there, do you notice the offense the way it was supposed to be when you guys thought it up back in the spring?
I mean, I'm excited. When I look in the huddle and see all those guys, it's very exciting. But, people been, in and out of the lineup, so we're going to be a little probably slow to get off, but, we got some workers on this team, and I feel like we put the work in. I feel like we can be really special.
Kenny, with that kind of injury, can you start on a pitch count? Like, let's say, only play 15 snaps in a game, or does it have to be all or nothing?
It all depends on how it's feeling, really.
What have you learned about Daniel Jones?
He's a competitor, works hard, and I mean that's somebody who I want to play with. A guy that's gonna go out there and give you everything you got, and I'm gonna do the same in return. That's all you can really ask for.
What have you seen from Saquon? I mean, first time on the practice field, he's supposed to be injured. Does he look injured to you, or?
Saquon, just a whole bunch of energy, man. I mean, it's pretty much everything I've saw before I even got here, and he comes out here and put that on the field.
You mentioned it with Kadarius, you kind of were in that situation as a rookie. Is that what you were kind of saying?
Right.
Like with missing time? How hard does that make it for a rookie to come in and make a significant impact early when you do have that throughout the summer or spring or whatever?
Being a rookie, period, is just tough. You finally reach the goal. Now you got to learn a whole new playbook. You're in a whole different city. And then on top of that, an injury. You have a lot of people back home counting on you. It can mess with your mental a little bit. So, like I said, with me going through that and experiencing that, I just tried to make sure he was all right.
So you think it's almost more mental than anything? When you're in that spot?
Mental and physical. I mean, you're still dealing with an injury.
Okay, I'm sure you feel like you can run every route, get every first down, run over the middle, but obviously big plays is kind of throwing the ball deep is kind of why they brought you here. Do you feel like, hamstring-wise, play-wise, you can do that right now? You can stretch the field?
It's only day 2, really day and a half for me. I got some time. I'm going to keep working and, hope for the best.
Does uncertainty about your offensive line, new guys coming in, maybe struggles in a game, does that affect other guys' confidence in how the offense is going to operate?
I really can't answer on anybody else, really.
What are your personal expectations for this season?
That's personal. I'm going to keep that personal.
Are you a guy, though, if you don't tell us what they are you a guy that, like, writes them down, puts them in your locker, anything like numbers?
Not necessarily in my locker, but they're in the back of my head for sure.